Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to start this project off with these 3 pieces of scrap wood that I had. I cut them to 3 different sizes, and I'm going to paint this first one with some almondine paint, and I'm going to paint that all the way around. The second one I am going to paint with the color Deep Midnight Blue, and again, just painting the whole entire thing, top, bottom, sides, and back. And then the third one I am going to paint with the deep burgundy color. Once I have those all painted, I made some lines using some tape with some chalk, and I'm going to paint in between those lines with the color almondine, so every other line. And then I'm going to do that bottom one. Once I have those all painted, I am going to take this blue one and this star stencil that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put some stars all the way down the front. So I'm just going to pounce this star and then move down to the next one, trying to keep them as evenly spaced as I can. I'm not measuring or anything, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And I was able to fit 4 stars on the front of this. Once I have those all on there, I am going to take the bigger white block, and with my bestest handwriting, I am going to write 1776 down the front of it. And then I'm going to take that stencil, and I'm also going to put a star above and below the 1776. Now I'm going to take a thin paintbrush, and I'm just going to kind of go over this, and I'm using the Deep Midnight Blue. So I'm just going to go over exactly what I just wrote. And I always do pencil first instead of just coming on and painting. In case I mess up, I can erase and do it again before I paint it. Once I have that all on there, I'm going to paint one of the stars with the deep burgundy and then another one at the bottom with the blue. And again, just using a really thin brush to just fill in the stencil lines. You could pounce these on too, it would probably be easier, but I just didn't want to have to use 3 pouncers for 3 different colors, so I ended up just going with the hand painting it really quick. It doesn't need to be perfect. So there's that one, and then I'm going to do that bottom one with the blue. And again, just tracing my lines and then filling in. Once I have them all painted and they're all dry, I'm going to sand down the edges on all of them. So I'm just going to take a piece of sandpaper and go around the edges and kind of give them a rustic look. And I'm going to do this on all of them. Once I have them all sanded, I am going to take my antique wax and I'm going to age them. So I'm just going to go around, especially where I just sanded, pulling that plain wood back out. I'm going to go all over those and then just kind of go over the whole things. And I'm going to do this on all 3 of them also. And give this a rustic look. I love rustic patriotic. And then you can take a baby wipe and wipe off the excess if you choose. If you don't want it too dark, you can skip this step completely. If you don't want yours rustic, you can just leave them as they were. Once I have that all done, I had previously drilled 3 holes in the top of each one in each of them. And then I take some wire and I'm just going to pull off a piece, cut it, and then I just kind of twisted the top into a loop. And then I'm going to glue those right into the top of each one of these. So I'm just going to pop that in. And I'm just kind of dipping it into my glue gun So I'm just taking the piece, making sure that it fits, and then putting it under my glue gun, as you can see, and then getting a little bit of glue. And then just push it down in, wipe off the excess glue, and that is it. This project is finished. I think these turned out so super cute. They look adorable on a tiered tray or just sitting on a shelf. I have them sitting on my coffee table in a tray, and I think they are adorable. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.